So we were talking about chemistry topics like acid, alkali and salt. We are already defined, and now I'm gonna wait to talk about some. Again, we are defining the alkali, as we know that alkalis are the substances which provides the OH ions in aqueous solution. You are watching our YouTube channel, and this is a science topic. In physical properties of alkalis, we discussed that alkalis provide hydroxyl ions in aqueous solution. They are bitter in taste, they are corrosive in nature, they conduct electricity in aqueous solution. And if we talk about the litmus test, so mostly the litmus paper will turn blue from red to in aqueous solution, having sodium hydroxide like alkalis and base. So one thing more I want to clear out in this video, there are two terms. The one is alkali and the second one is base. Bases and alkalis, these are two different terms, but mostly they are used for the same. Water-soluble bases are actually alkalis. We can call alkali a water-soluble base, like we say there are different examples even like magnesium hydroxide. This is a base but it's not an alkali, or it's slightly soluble in water. On the other hand, if we talk about sodium hydroxide, so it is also a base and it is also alkali. So all those bases which are water soluble, so we can call it base as well as alkalis. So in chemical properties of in chemical properties of alkalis, we say ionization. Like the acids, when we put alkalis in water, so what happened? They will also ionize. So ionization is the property of whenever we put acid or alkali in water, so they will ionize. And ionization means that they will get partial positive and partial negative charge, depending on the electronegativities of the both atoms in the compound we are putting in water. In the same way, we can say we can put alkalis, we can treat alkalis with acid. So the same thing that previously discussed, they will form water and salt, or salt and water in every case. Whether you are using organic acid or you are using mineral acid, in both cases you are treating them with the alkali, so you are getting salt in water. And the third thing is how the soap form. Like we say, we are using soap in our washrooms, or when we shower, we take a bath, so we are using soap. So where the soap comes from? These soaps are actually formed when alkalis like sodium hydroxide react with fats, and the fats from animals we are getting, so we are forming soap. And the different industries, they are just making these things. The next topic in this video we will talk about is uses of acids, alkalis and salt. So the first thing we will talk about the uses of acids. There are so many uses of acids in our daily life. We are using acids, we rely on acids. Like in our kitchen there is vinegar, and vinegar contains acetic acid, and acetic acids, that is a good preservative, and acetic acid is used in pickles, in preservation purposes, and even in many food preparation we use we use acetic acid. Lemon and orange juice contain citric acid because they are citrus fruits, and the citric acid is used in the preparation of fruit salt, and it is also using as a food preservative. So fruit salt, that has a good impact on the stomach problems whenever someone have. Acids have also many uses in industries, like we make soaps, the washing detergents, etc. Even we can make drugs, dyes, paints, and explosives from these acids. So nitric acid and sulfuric acid are used in the manufacture of these products that I discussed, and sulfuric acid is used in the car batteries. So mostly we can say sulfuric acid is the king of the metals, because king of elements, or you can say it's a king of metals, you can even say, because sulfuric acid it has a direct role with the economy of a country. Suppose a country with more sulfuric acid, they will produce more products, and that will be used in the preparation of drugs, or even fertilizer and paints, and some other things like we discussed. So these things are surely directly related to the economy of a country. So the more a country producing acids like sulfuric acid, so they will have more prosperous, or they will be more prosperous, their exports will be more. So in this case we can say that car battery contains sulfuric acid, but the sulfuric acid is very strong acid. Whenever you are handling these acids, so you are supposed to be very careful. Acids are also used to make aqua regia, and the term aqua regia is some we can say the noble metals like gold or some others, they can dissolve in aqua regia. So aqua regia, we can make aqua regia from two acids. Whenever we are having acid like HCl, or even some organic acid you can take. So from these two acids, when you join them, so you are actually producing aqua regia. It will dissolve the noble metals, which even can't be dissolved individually in any of the acids without mixing. So if you are putting gold in nitric acid or in HCl or any other acid, so you are not making aqua regia, so they will stay in there and they will not dissolve. But when you want to purify those metals, so mostly aqua regia is just made for this purpose. Now we talk about some uses of alkalis. Alkalis, that's like the substance which provide hydroxyl ions in water, so we can say these are alkalis. Ammonia, this is an alkali. NH3, this is a gas, and it is used in the preparation of nitric acid, and the nitric acid onward is used in the preparation of nitric acid, in the manufacture of fertilizers, in the drugs, explosives, even paper and glass. There are some steps where using nitric acid or sulfuric acid. Aluminum hydroxide, this is another alkali, and it is antacid, which reduces the stomach acidity. So it is using as antacid. The third one is calcium hydroxide. It's commonly known as lake lime or even lime water, and we use it in the whitewash, like you see the wall behind me, so it's white in color, so we just using calcium hydroxide. And how the calcium hydroxide form? Calcium hydroxide is formed from we can say the calcium carbonate in water, so it's formed calcium hydroxide. And another use of sodium hydroxide, which is also an alkali, is it is used as a detergent and cleaner. All the soap, they contain sodium hydroxide. And another thing is magnesium hydroxide. So magnesium hydroxide is also non-hazardous alkali, and anywhere acidic wastewater, so we have to treat it with alkalis so to neutralize that water. So acidic wastewater is neutralized by using magnesium hydroxide. So in this video we discussed about some physical and chemical properties of alkalis, or in the end we discussed some uses of alkalis, in which we talk about ammonia, NH3, aluminum hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, and the last one, magnesium hydroxide.